Hello everyone, and welcome to the next installment of the Road to the Lego Batman movie, where we touch on my favorite of the trilogy, Lego Batman 2. Let me just say that I love this game. I've had so many hours of fun with my cousin on this game because um, it's just so much fun. You get to explore the city, you can fly around, but I'll get into more detail whenever the game gets started. Alright, so here it is, Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes. And yeah, I love this game. It's really fun, it's really beautiful, and I just like to play it. If you didn't know, this is a pioneer for Lego games. Nowadays we have open world Lego games with full-on voice acting. This is the first to do both of those things, and it was a Lego Batman game that was made as a tie-in to the relaunch of the Lego Batman brand in the form of Lego DC Superheroes. That's literally the only reason why this game exists. That and because the first one was popular enough to warrant it. So yeah, despite the flaws, the very obvious flaws that it has, I still love this game so much because, I just had so much fun with it. And if it's funny enough, I actually just recently started playing Batman Arkham City, which is considered the best of the Arkham series. So yeah, from what I've played, it's really good. I like it. Um, so I would probably say the same thing, even though I have yet to play the next game, and I have yet to play Arkham Origins. But that's another story. So basically, in this game, you can just do whatever you want. Um, you can just like go around. There's tons of different places where you can explore and find secrets, whether they be gold bricks. Like we have 250 in the entire game, and I only have about 100. That's how much content this game has. I'm not going to be ever 100%ing this, probably not, because 100%ing Lego games is really tedious, and I don't think I've ever done that before. As a matter of fact, this isn't even my save file. What happened was, um, I had a save file that was like 60%, and because of how my nunchucks were going bad, and I think my Wii remotes are too, um, it ended up accidentally deleting it for me and my cousin, and we were so mad, and I rage quit the game for like a year because I was just so pissed off at what happened. But anyways, the main thing that you can do after you've beaten the main story is there are villains in set locations, so you can actually pause the game and view the map, and you can actually see where some villains are. It's easier if you activate one of these terminals to get a vehicle, one that I'm about to come up on right now. So you can get a vehicle, or you can just see um, where there is a villain. You can also fast travel to any of these places. So yeah, so So there's General Zod. He's over at Metro Station South. There's Mr. Freeze. He's at the Gotham Observatory. So I'm gonna go over there, confront Mr. Freeze. I think that basically what you have to do is, after you defeated the villains, you have to buy them, which I think is kind of stupid, but oh well. You know, you get a lot of money in this game just by going places, so I can't really complain that much. A lot of different characters can do different things. Like, you can switch to Lex Luthor, and because of the plot of the game, you can use his ability to get that. Oh, I didn't even know I was there. Look at me getting a gold brick in the playthrough. Ain't that fun? But while this is my favorite of the series, I feel like the whole mechanics with the suit switching that they did in the first game and in this game, it really hit its peak in the third game, because they did so much right with it that I wish they did in the first two games. Sadly, the third game has a mess story, in my opinion. Some things kind of confused me, and then there was also like some random celebrity cameos that really didn't have like anything to do with anything. Let's see. Okay, I'll buy him. So yeah, we got a villain. I don't know how many more we have. I think I forgot to mention it during the previous game, but this game, for starters, they did the tightropes differently. You can just jump on it and slide. So much fun. But I believe that this game, as well as the previous game, uses the Danny Elfman score from the Tim Burton movies for Batman. I think this game does, but I know the first game does. The first game was heavily inspired by the Tim Burton movie from 1989. And then we have the Superman theme plays, the John Williams theme plays whenever Superman is flying. So that's really nice. And then we have the Wonder Woman. Her theme does not play in this game whenever she's flying. However, in the the sequel to this game, it does, which is really nice. I'll show that off whenever we get to that. But anyways, I am going to see who all we have left to get. It looks like me and my cousin kind of did a good job of getting all the villains. So let's see if we can get to General Zod before this video ends, or rather before this part ends. What you may not know about the first part is that I actually edited all of that together, all of it. It's really choppy, I know, so you can easily tell that I did edit it all together, but it was really tedious. I didn't expect it to be that tedious. So we have General Zod. I believe he's on top of one of the buildings.
Zod is your master now.
So yeah, Zod is our master now. Oh no.
What can I do for you,
If all goes well, this won't be as long as the last episode, because I'm just doing like open world stuff, and I don't want it to get boring. So I might collect a few gold bricks. I don't know yet. It all depends. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut it for right now, and I will see you in just a few seconds. Alright everybody, we are back to where we left off, and the last time we had we saw General Zod and we bought Mr. Freeze. Now Now, basically, what I'm going to be doing for this part, which I believe will probably be the last part, um, I'm just going to probably just get a few gold bricks or um, something. I don't know yet. Not completely, no, but for the most part, we're not going to be doing much. And I don't want this to drag on too long, so let's go ahead and face Zod.
Zod is your master now.
So yeah, this game having full voice acting is actually it's it was a pretty big step for Lego, because you know the old Lego games, like the first Lego Batman, they didn't have any voice acting or like real voice acting. It was just basically just grunts. So yeah, it's really refreshing to see something new, and it took them years to implement this, which is also kind of crazy. So again, there's just so much stuff to find. It's kind of my problem with open world games personally. There's so much to do that like it can be overwhelming. And thankfully this game, it does it well to the point that while it can be overwhelming, um, there's like studs that little blue studs to guide you in the right direction if you ever get lost, which I do like, because if not, then I would get lost so much, or I would like keep trying to do stuff whenever I should be just like playing through the game. And I get that like the point of an open world game is that you do it at your leisure, but the thing is that if you give me freedom, like me personally as a player, if you give me freedom to do something, I'm gonna want to do everything so I can be like really, really OP um, before I go on to the next part of the game. So like that's why like I haven't really dived into many open world games aside from maybe just this in Arkham City. That's about it. I also forgot to mention that we have new suits for this game. Um, what I just demonstrated before I got this one was the power suit. It's basically making Batman into a character that can pull on orange handles, which are meant for strong characters. And then I have this suit, which is the I believe the bat suit, which is a combination of the glide suit and the sonic suit. So we got the power suit again, and we're gonna go over here. Okay, and get this gold brick. Alright, go brick. 4 minutes in. It doesn't feel like 4 minutes. I honestly thought that it's been longer than that. But, yeah. If you want me to discuss the issues that I have with this game, the controls change depending on where you are, which is kind of annoying. Like, for example, in the overworld, you can actually run and move faster than you do in the levels, which is fine, but then you have the flying controls. Um, One thing that's really bad about this game are the flying controls in some ways, because um, in the hub worlds, you're able to go as fast as you want while flying. However, in the levels, the controls are a lot different. And now we have the acrobat suit with Robin. Basically, it allows him to double jump and get into a ball. and I'll be talking about what happens to this suit in the third game, which I did like, and how they changed Robin for that game as well, because they do change the characters between games. Like, in this game, Batman does a slightly different version of the combat role from the first game. Robin does one that's almost like the Joker from the first game. So, yeah. I would be showing off multiplayer, but I don't have anybody to play with, so RIP. Anyways, you can also jump between these blue bars. For people who have played Lego Dimensions or the Lego Movie game, you probably identify these characters as the acrobatic characters. And if Robin was in this, then he would be one of them. Just keep climbing up. And thankfully you don't suffer from fall damage. We're still going up. I have no idea how long this goes, but it's getting really tedious. You don't even have to time the button press. You can just press the A button, which is the jump button, and then you'll just jump to the next one. Oh, thank God. That was a long time. Holy crap. Again, you get a lot of money in this game. And then whenever you turn it off after saving, all the money respawns to where it was, so. What's this? Ah, I need 175. But anyways, you can get into a ball. So, yeah, for those of you who are like, oh, it's the bubble boy. You can also do this. A little, like, bounce bracelet like from Sonic. So yeah, he can wall jump, which is nice. Oh, I missed that one. Oh well, I really don't care, because we're gonna get more money anyways. Like, I started out this showcase with like over 1 million, and now I only have 700,000. That's gonna be 1 million again soon, probably. Yep, because we're getting a 10,000 stud. The purple studs are the most valuable studs in Lego games, worth 10,000. And then we jump off. Oh, well, that was anticlimactic. Oh well. Now we jump off. Yeah, that's right, Legos don't follow physics. But, so yeah, that's Robin's combat role in this game. They changed it again in the third game, and I prefer it in the third game to, where he can just do a double jump by default, which is nice. And, Batman can glide by default, which is also nice. But anyways, again, I feel bad for, what I did do of the first game, because I didn't go over what all the suits were and what all they did, because it would have made it better for this showcase to say the different suits, what they added in new. But because I want to go fast, I'm gonna be Flash, who is basically like Sonic in this game. So yeah, he can run so fast. It's just so crazy. Like, I get that he's Flash and he's supposed to be super fast, but still. I don't even think that Sonic moves this fast in Lego Dimensions, from what I've seen. Maybe he does, I don't know, because I didn't get that game, but I do have the Sonic pack, if you didn't see. Alright, sorry about that abrupt ending. I was saying that I'm going to put a link to the Lego Sonic video in the description if you didn't see it. And now we have another interesting thing that one of the Justice League can do. And if you're Green Lantern, you can actually build these random green pieces and get rewards out of them. So like I said, we're going to be getting a lot more money as we go along. One thing that I don't think that I mentioned about the voice acting in this game is that they did get some DC Universe voices to voice their characters. Like Clancy Brown, who you may know best as Mr. Krabs, he voices Lex Luthor in this. And I believe that he's also the voice of him in the DC cartoons, like in Superman the Animated Series and such, and the Justice League cartoon. I don't know for sure what exactly they do. But there are some voice acting choices that I don't like the guy that they got for Cyborg in both games, both this and Lego Batman 3, is not Carrie Payton. And everybody knows that Carrie Payton is the only person that is like eligible to voice Cyborg, at least in my eyes. If you don't know who that is, he is the voice of Cyborg in Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. So you know you fucked up if Teen Titans Go did something right, but you didn't. Maybe they couldn't get in touch with him, I don't know for sure, but it's still kind of disappointing that they could have just used, all the voices from the DC universe instead of just like picking other ones. But speaking of that, Troy Baker, who is in everything, voices Batman in this game and in the third game and the one that you play as in Lego Dimensions, not the Lego movie one, this one. But yeah, again, he is in everything. I think that at this point he was voicing Espio from Sonic, and then he also voiced he voiced the Joker in Arkham Origins. He is the only person who has voiced Batman, Robin, the Joker, and Two-Face. He is everywhere. Like, let other people voice act, for Christ's sake. While I do like Troy Baker, it would have been nice if they got Kevin Conroy to voice Batman in this game. Because he's just such a good Batman voice. And really old fans would have liked that. And then the guy that they got for Joker, I mean, he's no Mark Hamill, but he's trying. And he does an okay job at it. He's having fun with it, at least. Alright, so, looks like we got a glide over there. Again, I'm sorry for the abrupt ending of the previous section, but the camera cut out on me, and I was not expecting that. And it looks like this video is going to go above the previous one, probably. Whenever it gets edited together, it's probably going to end up being about 29 minutes to 30 minutes almost. Alright, so I'm going to try and find one more gold brick before I stop playing, because while I do love this game, I do have my limits as well. So it looks like we could get one over here. I love gliding with this suit. I wish that they had done this with the third game, made it open world, but I think at that point they were starting to drift away from the open world games. I don't know for sure, because the only Lego games that I've really played are Lego The Lord of the Rings, Lego Star Wars, Lego Batman, and that's about it. Okay, sorry for the silence, I'm just trying to focus. Oh, it looks like we got another section here. So, yeah. Again, I really wish they had done that for the third game where it's like open world, but oh well. I think that you can explore the Green Lantern worlds though. Or not the Green Lantern worlds, but the different colored lantern worlds. I'm gonna have to do that in the video because I haven't done that at all. But anyways, let's end off with my favorite suit in the game for Robin. My cousin's favorite suit as well because it lets him double jump and do backflips, and apparently that's always fun. And we have another long climbing section. Oh boy. Oh, never mind then. It's not that long. One thing that I don't think that I said yet is that the voice of Knuckles is in this game as Superman. Yeah, I'm dead serious. You can look it up. And who else? Oh, that was for nothing. Oh well. Um, I think they got Josh Keaton, who voices Green Lantern in animated form, I guess, or whatever. The DC animated stuff. He voices Green Lantern in this as well, which is nice. But again, if you could get so many voice actors back, then how come you couldn't get Carrie Payton? Huh? Hashtag we want Carrie Payton. I think that I haven't touched on it yet, but this game also introduces the I'm sorry, I can't talk. The invincibility element for many characters. Like Superman, he is invincible. So he has gray hearts and they never deplete. And then we also have, I think Wonder Woman is invincible, and that's it. The only characters who aren't invincible in this game. Oh my god. The only characters who aren't invincible in this game, I think everybody else. But you can, with extras, you can, yes, you can turn on invincibility. So, and you get those by doing red bricks, or getting red bricks. I could have been getting a lot more studs if I had turned on the times 2 and times 4, but oh well. Gonna go ahead and return to the Batcave. I'm pretty sure that I missed some things in this little showcase because there's just so much to talk about with this game because they did so much different with it compared to the first game. Like, you have 3 different types of terminals. You have this one where you can go in water vehicles, so like the bat boat and all this stuff. I actually remember I had this set, the Robin submarine. I had that set when I was young, and I believe that it was a part of the toys that they made for the Dark Knight when that came out, because I remember getting it in like 2002. And then you can get the standard ground vehicles, or you can pick flying vehicles like the Batwing and stuff. So that's really cool. And it sucks that they move so slow whenever like you're in an area like this. So like you can access this and you can get the Batwing, the Whirly Bat, all that good stuff. But anyways, that's it for this little showcase. I hope y'all enjoyed this installment, and next time I don't know when this video is going to go up, but the next time we are going to touch on the final game in the trilogy. Also, this is the level select right here. You just access the back computer and select a level. But anyways, next time is Lego Batman 3. This has been Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'm Batman.